to be able to plug into a sort of circular economy mindset was absolutely vital. So this is why we are delivering robots as a service. It means that we are not building unnecessary machinery. We are maximizing the amount of utilization of the robots. And even for the robots themselves, we've built them to be completely modular.
Hi, Ben. Thank you so much for being here. My name's Lakshmi. Really happy to meet you today.
Hi, Lakshmi. Thank you for asking me along. My name is Ben Scott Robinson, and I am co-founder and CEO of the Small Robot Company.
I would love to know more about how you actually apply AI and farming as a service to solve a really common problem.
So the challenge that farming has right now is that it's a process that was designed 100 years ago with 100-year-old technology. And because of that, it uses massive machinery. It thinks like an industrial process. And ultimately, it is hugely wasteful, both in terms of the chemicals and the energy that's being used. What we do is use technologies like robotics and AI to reimagine farming. And to do that, we need to go out and monitor each plant using a robot that we call Tom, and then run that through a number of AIs to be able to understand how well the plant is doing in relation to other plants around it, where the weeds are and stuff like that. And the key, I suppose, to what we're doing is to be able to treat that plant individually as well and care for it through the course of the season.
I think that's so interesting, and also you are changing a process that hasn't changed in a very long time. But how have you found that? Maybe the adoption by farmers, or even like that mentality shift?
We went out and started speaking to farmers and really to understand their pain points and their issues. And the service that we designed and the way that we're using robots, etc., is entirely based on what they wanted. And as we've gone on, we've constantly gone back to speak to farmers and work with them to evolve and develop the service as we've deployed it.
Of course, they're only going to continue going with it when they see the impacts, the benefits. So what kind of benefits do you see, in terms of yield or biodiversity? Or
we can start influencing the use of chemicals, of inputs at every stage. So it's not just herbicide, which is quite a common one for agri-tech companies. It's also nutrients, and then eventually things like fungicide and pesticide as well. But the key thing, I think, for us is that by not spraying selective herbicides all over the crop as well, you're actually allowing the crop to increase its yield. And similarly, for things is mycorrhizal fungi, which bond with the roots of the crop plant and allow the crop plant to absorb up to 95% of their nutrients. The system we use is scalable, but it is very small. And because of this, it allows it to provide technologies which have just not been available or close to being available to smallholder farmers. So it's a leapfrog technology.